Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Freldren, and today I'm back in Star Trek Online for some more summertime goodness. Today's episode is probably going to be a short one. I want to show off a couple or three items that are part of the summer event. You can buy them in the summer event store. Let's go ahead and open that up. They are these three items right here. They are kit modules, and they are 1,000 Lulinat favor each, so 3,000 total. So we'll take you a bit of time to get them, maybe a couple days, depending on how much you are able to farm them. I am working on getting all this other stuff. I have most of it. There's a few things I want to get left. That'll be another video. But let's go ahead and open up my inventory here. The first one we have is the Rapid Lithic Formation. Now this is as is. I haven't upgraded it. So it's how it is when you buy it. All three of them are. This one specifically has an AoE physical damage, knock up chance, and does 1,476.2 physical damage to each target in a 5-meter radius. 20% chance to knock up plus 5 meters and has a 54.5 second recharge time. Now, that's a lot of damage. I have a few modules that do a decent amount of damage, and I think this is probably one of the top tier ones, even though it's not even upgraded yet. So we'll be testing that out. Next one we have is the Mineral Quicksand. This has a AoE slow, AoE damage. It does a root and fire damage trigger. All right, so when activated, 2 foes within 15 meters, minus 16.7 run speed for 10 seconds, every 1 second, max 5 stacks. It does 48.2 physical damage every 1 second. On 5 stacks, expires slow debuff, applies root for 10 seconds. When hit by energy damage, 25.6 fire damage every 1 second for 10 seconds. It has a 40.9 second recharge time. All right, so basically, it does an AoE slows down the targets, and does that for 10 seconds. After that is done, they're rooted, so they can't move at all. And if I hit them with an energy weapon, they take more damage. Plus, it has its initial physical damage it does for 1 second, for every 1 second. So that's pretty good. Next one we have is wrist-mounted acid spray. Multiple dot field in a line. Resistance debuff and confuse. This does 57.9 toxic damage per second for 10 seconds. Plus 10% damage taken, max 5 stacks. Confuses for 10 seconds. It has a 27.3 second recharge. That's confusing here. It says resistance debuff, but it doesn't show a resistance debuff. It just shows an extra damage. I'm not sure that's because it does the initial damage. It does that for 10 seconds. But it also says plus 10% damage taken. I guess it's taking off the resistances, so it's that plus 10% is 10% damage resistance is taken off. So you're doing 10% more damage. I get it now. Okay, that makes sense. All right. I play Star Trek Online, you can tell. Anyways, let's see here. So yeah, let's go ahead and test these out. Hopefully there's not too many people on here. We'll actually be able to show these off. So let's first go ahead and start with the Rapid lithic formation. All right, let's try this. All right, that just straight up kills them. They're supposed to have a knock up thing, but since they died right away, it didn't knock them up. All right, let's try this one. They're supposed to root them, or slow them down, root them, they take damage. If I fire at them, they take more damage. All right. Pretty good. Next one, let's try this. Oops. Don't want to fire at them. Let's go ahead and take auto fire off. I can just take you out, I guess. All right, these two. Next one, the acid spray. Oh, wow. That is a lot of damage. Granted, these are, weaker horde. These are just drones and stuff. So they will take a lot more damage quickly. All right, let's try this one. Root them. All right, they're already dead. Let's go after these guys again. Do the spray. All right, just basically a one shot right there. Let's go ahead and find one of the tougher board. And they'll probably be a lot better test on them. All right, so we got heavy tactical drones. These are much tougher. So let's see if these are still doing a lot of damage. All right, that one actually got knocked up. All right, let's try the next one. Slow them down. Not too bad. Definitely not as much damage. All right, let's try the last one, the acid spray. All right. Decent amount of damage. Going pretty quick. Not too bad. Not too bad. Did not use any guns in this or any weapons. So it's just the straight up damage that they do on their own. Let's go ahead and find some more. All right, here's two more. Let's go ahead and try the spray on them first. That is definitely a lot of damage. All right, let's go ahead and root them. They're going to die here in a second. There we go. I would say these are definitely really good ones to use. They're probably pretty good in TFOs, since there's a lot of strong enemies in TFOs. Why are you attacking me? Again, it just takes out the weaker ones pretty quickly. Basically one hit. But I think that's about it. Yeah, pretty much it. All right, to kind of sum everything up, these are pretty decent. I don't know how they compare to other kit modules of the same kind of type. I don't have a lot of kit modules, so I can't really compare them to other ones that are similar. But these do a lot of damage, and they're not even fully upgraded. And I do recommend getting these. It's not too hard to get 3,000 favor. If you don't have much time to get on, it'll probably take you like maybe a week or something. If you can get on every day and just grind for a bit, 3 days max. But yeah, they're pretty good. I like them. I'll definitely have them in my rotation of kit modules being used. And let's see here. Yeah, I think that's about it. That's like I said, this is gonna be a short episode. So yeah, let me know what you think about these consoles down in the comments and all that good stuff. Leave a like and all that good stuff. And I will see you next time. Bye.